Hey guys, it's Anhydra and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be starting a brand new build for you guys, and this is a Mediterranean style build, so I'm so excited for you guys to see it, and let's get started. Alright, as always with a new build, here's the floor plan, and if you guys are wondering, I am feeling much better, and hopefully my voice is better. And we've also got some colors, so here you go. Alright, so as always, the first thing I'm going to do is place down my walls, and we've got plaster as a texture this time, so that's a little different. And by the way, I did learn my lesson from last time, so we are going to be doing the interior walls right now as well.
Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on.
And now I'm going to add a circle driveway, I think is what it's called. Anyways, I really liked how it turned out, and I'm also going to add some little ponds in the front yard.
It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we...
I had this really cool idea for a front porch, so I'm going to use a basic shape to raise it off the ground a bit.
Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument?
I feel like when I built this house, I was like, okay, what objects and what textures do I never use? And then I decided to use all of them. So this fence is definitely one of them, the plaster texture is definitely one of them, and this color of grass is definitely one of them as well.
Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back, let's go.
And now I'm gonna add my roofs, and I actually decided to make them wider at the bottom, and you'll see why in a minute, but I feel like it definitely added to the Mediterranean theme that I had going on.
And try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again. I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense. Don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this.
Of course, I have to add pillars to the corners of the walls. However, this one is going to be a slight bit different because I decided to use the ones that are a little bit tapered towards the top. So yeah.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to...
I am going to use the regular pillars when the walls go up 2 stories though.
We blew it all.
Alright, so there is a weird skip here, but trust me, it's nothing important. I was going to make my arches custom, but then I realized that the arched window frame was just in the catalog, so I decided to use that instead. And then I realized that the arched window frame would only go as wide as 2 blocks, so I decided to go back to plan A and make it custom. So with some of the textures in Bloxburg, when you overlap them, they'll actually look kind of weird, and that does happen with the plaster texture, as you can see. So eventually I'm just going to change the front porch like wall area to be concrete, but the rest of the house is going to remain plaster. I will be honest, making this archway is such a hassle and it's super annoying, but once you figure out what shapes need to go where and like how big they need to be, it's a whole lot easier. So when I make a second one in the backyard, it's just copy and paste from there.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours.
And now I'm just gonna add a step to make it easier to get up to the front porch.
Stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really.
I also thought it would be really cool if this entire area was a garden just full of plants and stuff. And yes, I'm gonna torture myself by filling up the whole thing, but it looked really good in the end, so worth it.
Come back better than last year. It's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look.
And now for some windows. I had a lot of fun playing around with the arched windows in this house, and I thought it looked really good. So yeah.
Make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
And then just kind of randomly, I decided to place my floors for the inside of the house, so that's what I'm doing right now.
I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, push until I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep, been bruised and scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head and my heart. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back.
So I was really hoping that even though the sides of the driveway didn't completely match up, that it would still work out. But unfortunately, I had to fix it right there. It doesn't look quite as good, but it's not that noticeable, so I'm okay with it. So now I'm just adding some trims to the edges of the roofs. I really thought it made it look cool, so definitely recommend if you're needing to add something extra to your builds. So over here, I really wanted to add some string lights to the front porch, and eventually I just reached the conclusion that the best option would be to just attach them to the roof. And now I'm going to incorporate the archways into the back porch as well. So over here, I hadn't entirely figured out the layout for the back porch quite yet, so I am going to switch up the order of the arches towards the end of the video, but it's going to be a simple fix. And now I'm going to add some steps to the back porch as well, but this time I decided to have them wrap around the entire porch, and I really liked how they looked. To fit the theme of the build a little bit better, I decided to use cashmere lighting instead of linen. And now I'm going to start decorating my garden beds with lots of fountains, plants, and even some cacti. I'm going to get back to the garden beds in a second, but really quickly I'm going to take a break and just add some wall trims. And now back to the garden.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy.
I don't know, guys, where do you think that this house would be located in real life?
Just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power.
Definitely resizing things is one of the best ways to make your gardens look a little bit more realistic because it adds some variation.
I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve it now.
Let me tell you guys, I thought I was being so cool by using dirt piles instead of rocks to go around my ponds, but it looked so bad. So yeah, we're just gonna do rocks.
I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all want a ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
So over here, I wanted to have a different sort of mailbox, so I'm working on that. But I just hated how the trash looked. I don't know why. Usually it doesn't bother me, but today it just did. So I decided to completely move my mailbox out of the way and then just add a separate one. I feel like I always tell myself that I'm going to not use as many game passes in certain builds, but I just couldn't not make this pool like rounded in the corners. I thought it would look really good, especially with the Mediterranean style and lots of the arches. So sorry guys, but that's the only place that I am going to use the basement game pass, so I guess it is optional. And if you couldn't already tell, I'm doing more garden beds, of course. Just because I'm only doing the exterior of the build in this video, that doesn't mean I can't do some decorating. So we're gonna add some beach chairs and umbrellas and things like that.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing
Over here, I wanted to make it look like someone laid out a towel on the ground, so I'm just gonna use this carpet.
like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
Alright, you'll see more of this in part 2, but my idea over here was to have a bathroom that you could go through before going through the house to go to the bathroom, shower, whatever, that's accessible directly from the pool. So that's kind of what I had planned out by putting a door right there.
I'm inspired by thirst.
And now I'm gonna start working on like planning out the backyard, so with some garden beds and things like that.
I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most.
So I'm pretty sure that everyone by now knows about and is obsessed with these couches that were added in the update, and they look super good, so I'm going to add them. And something that I haven't really heard people talking about is that the pillows are different and they look so good, and I want Coeptus to add them to all of our furniture and maybe even have them be separate so that we can like put them on beds and stuff. But anyways, love them. So thanks for listening to my tangent. And then over here, I wanted to have a grill. Another thing that I thought would be really cool to add would be to add another dining area to the backyard, except make this like under a pergola and a little bit raised off the ground. So yeah. I'm also going to add some more trees because why not? And before you ask, yes, this build does completely fit in the small plot. So if you don't have the large plot Game Pass, this is the build for you. Somehow my shift lock switch ended up being turned on and it just annoyed me a lot, so I just turned it off. And guess what, guys? The plants are back. Over here, I just wanted to add a couple of decorations to the sitting area, but not too much.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way.
And over here is where I decided to finally switch around those archways so that it would make more sense.
Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death.
I can't believe it took me this long to get here, but we're finally gonna decorate the front porch, and I'm just gonna make it a cool little sitting area.
Feel the seeds as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to put on these tables, so I'm just gonna do what I usually do, which is put a bunch of plants everywhere. I guess with this build, I'm just going to continue using items that I never use because I decided that these windows would look great, which I actually really like them, even though you can find them on like all the starter houses, so they're considered like kind of bacon hair windows, if you know what I mean. But I actually quite liked how they looked. Alright, so the exterior of this house is pretty much done except for those garden beds, but unfortunately I can't find the footage of me doing them anywhere, so I'm so sorry about that, but it's just what I usually do, so if you're building this house, you should be able to figure it out, no problem, but I am sorry about that. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you're super excited for part 2, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more. As always, all my links are going to be in the description, and that is all. Thanks for watching, bye!